What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Mad Livin', where we do things outdoors. Hit that subscribe button if you'd like to come along and experience everything I learn along the way. I've had some people mention that they would like to know, or kind of a little bit more curious where I'm at. So I'm in the state of Washington. That's where I live. A lot of the camping I'll be doing is Washington. Right now, I'm on what's called the North Cascades Highway, which is also known as State Route 20. This is one of the longest highways, and actually it is the state's longest highway, and it travels about 436 miles across the northern areas of Washington, all the way from US Route 101 at the Olympic Peninsula all the way to US 2 near the Idaho state border in Newport. So pretty interesting. I don't get up here nearly as much as I would like to, but it's beautiful up here. Unfortunately, State Route 20, they do have a certain area that they close it, or when the conditions get bad enough to where it's going to affect the safety of drivers, or there's potential avalanche concerns, so forth, they close the highway. If you can drive this highway when that road's not closed, like in the spring, the summer, it's an absolute gorgeous drive. But stay tuned, I got a couple of things to show you, and hopefully it helps. Maybe I'll wait a minute before I set up. All right, a little hail action. Never hurt anybody. Sure is a pretty campground though. Staying in a state park again, so. But the main reason for this video, I actually was going to show you guys the new awning that I got. So I'll have the 10x10 canopy off the back, and then I'll probably pull out this awning. I haven't even used it yet, haven't even pulled it out. I just mounted. So I'll kind of show you a little bit more about that here shortly. Also going to be cooking up a gourmet top ramen. I found a killer recipe. It's a green curry ramen. So I'm also going to be showing you that as well. Should be pretty yummy. Stay tuned. So you're probably wondering why I'm in my kitchen. I planned on cooking this gourmet ramen while I was camping, but it didn't work out so good. It was poor lighting. So it was super dark when I cooked, so I did have this meal 2 different times. The lighting was just super poor. I figured I'd just whip it up real quick and show you what I cooked, and quick description of the recipe, because it was actually super good. So the recipe is basically the ramen, 3-4 ounces of chicken, whatever you prefer. 3 tablespoons of coconut milk. 3 tablespoons green curry paste. Couple of drops of lime. Top it with 3 tablespoons of cilantro, a couple of jalapenos, and some nuts. And voila! Oh, bon appetit! She's delicious. Alright, so I want to show you the awning that I got. What I got was, it's called a Yes, and this one is 6 feet 6 inches in length this way. You know, from this end to that end, you can actually get a foot longer, and then it extends 8 feet out away from your vehicle. Now this thing is pretty cheap. It was about 145 bucks after taxes, but I wanted to get something cheap for now because I'm not ready to get set up. I haven't even used this or pulled it out one time. I wanted to do that for this video, but I do have, I'll kind of show you how it's set up. So you can see these brackets here. This is all the hardware that comes with the awning, except these little foam, there's a little foam, you know, 2-inch by 2-inch pads that I cut out. I cut that out because I didn't plan on putting it on the side rails, but I did, and I just didn't want those metal L brackets rubbing against the rails, so I put the foam in there, and it seems to hold up. I've had it on some pretty rough roads. It's holding up really nice. And just a helpful tip. So this snowboard rack, not these up here, but these crossbars, I have the Inno crossbars with these lockable covers. So I took this entire system off to get the awning on there because this part stuck out too far. Just a reminder, you don't have to do that. What you need to do is you can just take the covers off the end, loosen it up, and then slide it out of the way, and then put the cover back on and lock it in place, and then you can get the awning on. That's why I don't have the covers on this side, is because once I slid it over, I put the awning on, I couldn't get the cover back in there without taking it apart, so I said screw it. But anyhow, so the L brackets comes with the hardware, the L brackets, this metal plate here, the screws, the bolts, and then I mounted it on my side rails. Most likely I'm gonna get another type of a bar to basically add another rail, and then I can actually raise up this awning probably 3-4 inches. But I'm gonna pull it out and kind of see the height and see how it holds up, just to show you guys. And this is my first time pulling it out. Looks like it's doable with one person, of course. And then these legs are adjustable, because obviously my height over here by my Jeep isn't as high, so I'll keep it slanted, so if I'm in rain or snow, it actually will run off. So I'm 5'10". I definitely have to duck a little bit, but it'll do for now. But like I had mentioned before, I think I'll get some other bars, side rail on that side, raise it up another 4 inches, and it should be perfect. So then, like I said, these legs are adjustable, so you could adjust it at any height. So then this here, so it has some extra nuts. So to actually lock this in place, if you wanted to, you can take one of these nuts off and put it on the outside to kind of hold this in place. Velcro straps to tie onto the bars here, and then like I said, it has the nuts on the other side if you want to actually lock it in place. This is the bag that it comes with. So it has 2 stakes, wrenches to tighten the L brackets down, and the nuts, and some guide wires. So I think those will be slick to lock down the legs when you need to. But for the most part, you don't have to deal with the winds or anything like that. This is actually pretty sturdy. It holds up really nice without any guy wires on it. So for 140 bucks, I'm definitely happy so far. I'm going to use this thing and see how it does in the rain. So I'll show you the breakdown, or make sure all the Velcro straps are undone. You should be able to break it down pretty quickly. Back up, you can tuck the legs or the arms right back in there. Got her done. I like it. So again, thanks for watching. If you have any questions regarding this awning or anything else, feel free to leave them in the comments below. If not, we'll see you next time. Take care.